email using Power School parent email list. So if you have an email as a parent that's in Power School, you will receive this email regarding everything you'd ever want to know about fall season schedules, online forms again. The online forms won't be wiped clean until the end of the school year. So if you're going in there now to do the forms for fall, you'll see that they're already done. But once school's over, we will go in there, we'll wipe them clean so you can go back in and do it once again. The annual preseason parent information night is August 15th. Preseason begins on August 19th. Homecoming week is the week of October 4th. Culminating football on Friday night, the 18th, and soccer all day on Saturday, the 19th. And now, what we're all here for. Uniforms, students, please, 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 turn your uniforms in. Thank you, the boosters, parents, community. You know, it's kind of cliche, it takes a village, but that is so true. Thank you to Jason Chisholm and the field crew for working hard to maintain our fields. It certainly was a challenging spring, and I appreciate all your flexibility as we sorted through the schedule. I'd like to thank my administrative assistant, Karen Cam, and to the students, thank you for your inspired play throughout this season. Congratulations. This certainly has been a historic year for Freeport High School. What started this fall with every team qualifying for postseason play, a couple of regional finals and a state championship appearance, continued into the winter with every team qualifying once again for postseason play, including another regional final, the ski team's effort at the state meet. And again this spring, several tournament appearances, boys tennis in the regional final, and with tomorrow's state championship baseball game at St. Joe's at 4:30. Challenge now, 2019, 2020, let's do it again. We'll get right into the spring awards. We'll have girls track first come up on stage. With girls exit, boys you can follow. Head coach Matt Greer, assistants Haley Lyon and Ginger Ivanoff. Girls track, please come back here.
Who've shown they have natural ability and an inner passion to compete. They're eager to take their innate skills and improve upon them. They're receptive to not only praise but criticism as well. They have a quality that every coach respects in an athlete heart. Even though they're at the beginning of their journey, both of these athletes steadily improved this year in outdoor track. The passion that they've shown has not gone unnoticed by their coaches. Our female recipient this year has impressed her coaches, always having a good attitude, always willing to work to build on her potential. She enjoyed a lot of success this year, and we're excited to see how she builds on last season into next season. The award goes to Emily Pagnano. The second award is the Finish Line Award, which goes to an upper-class girl or boy who not only exhibit athletic excellence, but also share the passion of competition with the entire team. They've shown they have the passion to win, as well as the desire and drive to train daily. They encourage teammates to do their best, They've struggled with hard workouts and enjoyed the successes of the finish line. This recipient has set multiple school records, and this happened because of her great focus and determination. She's become a leader to everyone that does a throwing event, and this award goes to Edie Hayden Hunt. Lastly, the Pride and Character Award is amongst the hardest for me to give out. There are a lot of compelling arguments to be made for a bunch of kids on the team. A lot of them bust their butts and they're very supportive of each other. Last year, I kind of modified this award in honor of Austin Williams, who was one of my former students who was killed in Bahrain while serving in the Navy. Austin was the ultimate teammate and athlete, and he was very supportive of his teammates and competitors, cheering for everybody, and the result was he was well loved by everyone. So he also had an outstanding work ethic, and I think for me that this award always kind of embodies some of the characteristics of Austin. Senior year complicates things in track season between senior projects, AP exams. This makes the spring semester tough. Our female recipient has been a rock for our program, not only winning state titles in each of the seasons, but in practice every day. She works incredibly hard and helps me and her teammates remain positive despite obstacles. We'll miss her, but are thankful for all of her contributions. The Pride and Character recipient is Lily Horn. So it's my hope that everybody has a good memory about the first part of each of those awards that I talked about. The first award, the starting block award, like I said before, freshman and sophomore boys, in this instance. Our male recipient is very driven. It's obvious to anybody that's actually paying attention. He's enjoyed great successes this year. I'm excited to see what he can do going forward. I think that we're going to need his leadership next year, and I'm sure that we'll get it because he is a hard worker and is always going above and beyond. This award goes to Martin Horn. So the Finish Line Award is for my upper class boy in this instance, which I already talked about those characteristics before. The male recipient has earned the respect of the coaching staff and his teammates. I think that ultimately it's because he's so respectful to everyone. Working hard and never making excuses also helps. He was a big part of our state team this year, volunteering to do a relay at the end, even though he'd never done a 4x4 before. And I'm expecting even more from him next year. The recipient is Adam Ulrichsen. Last but not least is our male recipient. From the first time I met him, I knew we were going to get along very well. He was very coachable, receptive to all feedback, and had a great desire to get better every practice. You know, usually doing things that weren't asked, doing the extra thing every practice, even when it wasn't completely necessary. When you come into high school as the top sprinter on the team as a freshman, it's easy to think you have all the answers. Thankfully, that's not him. Running has been at the core of who he is, and I'm so glad that we've been able to share this experience together. The male recipient of the Pride and Character Award is Nick Mitch.
Next up is softball. JV coach Randy Libby was unable to be with us tonight as she's out of state. Varsity coach Jason Daniels, assistants Jim McClendon and Bill Toothaker.
I'm in the front.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna Whalen. Coach Libby is out of state and is very disappointed that she couldn't be here tonight, but I'll be giving the awards on her behalf. So this year's Pride and Character Award goes to a girl who exemplified these two characteristics and really made great strides with her confidence and skill this year. She was looked upon by newer teammates for guidance and was usually the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. She was always personable and helped lead the team with a quiet determination. This year's Pride and Character Award goes to Selena Cummings. So the first Athletic Excellence Award is for the Most Improved Player. This is a girl who joined this year without really ever playing softball before. She rarely missed practice and always got out there and did her best. She accepted and applied feedback from coaches and teammates and worked hard to improve, and it showed. She never complained or got down on herself, and I never saw her without a smile. By the end, she was throwing harder, making contact in the batter's box, and really started to gain confidence as a ball player. The Most Improved Player Award goes to Jackie Maneri. The second Athletic Excellence Award is the Coach's Award. This person is so incredibly humble about her skills as a ball player. She made some remarkable plays in the outfield this year and really swung for the fence with some serious power. She is a complete pleasure to coach as she shows up to work every day and really strives to be better. She communicates what she needs to take care of herself and overall is just a really hard worker. As the season went on, she started to open up, ask questions, and encourage others. The Coach's Award this year goes to Kayla Whittemore.
So for varsity, Pride and Character this year, goes to a girl that played hurt most of the season. Not afraid to step up, be a teammate, encourage everybody on our team, be one of the loudest ones out there to hear the first time. And she's a bit of a wise, I won't say it beyond that, but she's fun to be around, and it's Jacqueline Burke. Okay, the next award's going to go to the Defensive Player of the Year. Last year, at the end of the year, she wanted to play every position that she could play this year. She wanted to do it one game, but it wasn't going to happen. But she's also graduating a year early. To play softball, to go to school, graduate a year early, do as much as you can to get there and achieve that much. It goes to Alexis Langley. The next award is the MVP award. She's been a 4-year starter. She's the first pitcher, from what Michael Hoffa says, in 25 years to be really as a pitcher. She pitched against Wells. She played incredible third base. In my eyes, she's probably the best third baseman in Class B, Alexa Koenig. That's softball.
Next up is girls tennis. Coach Megan Cataret is able to join us as she too is out of state. Presenting her awards is boys varsity tennis coach Jay Harvey.
This could be a first, though. The coach isn't here, unfortunately, but I don't know that any of these 3 players who are getting awards tonight are here either. Let's hope somebody's here. The first award goes to, is the Falcon Pride and Character Award for the girls varsity tennis, and it's awarded to the player who personified courage and grace, leadership, and camaraderie. Playing first singles position is a highly competitive conference. It's no small task. This young lady did it with a lot of poise and determination. It is my honor to name Maya Dowling Wolf, the recipient of The next award for girls tennis is the No Guts, No Glory Award. This recipient is awarded to a player who demonstrated a willingness to try new things, to move out of her comfort zone, and to take on challenges. This player also fully embraced the team goal of making it to the playoffs, which they did this year for the first time in a long time. And the No Guts, No Glory Award goes to Becca Pierce. Becca is currently in Greece, apparently. She's enjoying some sun. The final award for girls varsity tennis is the Unsung Hero Award. This award goes to an individual who stepped up when the team needed her, and was also willing to take a step back to give others the opportunity to play and gain experiences for the future. This award goes to Hannah Giroux, the recipient of
Next up is girls lacrosse. Head coach Marsha Wood, assistant Aaron Curry.
Okay, my first award This award goes to a player who, I also call her the disruptor. Her job on the field is to go after every ground ball, to disrupt the play, so the other team doesn't get the ball. She runs really fast. She plays her heart out. And I'm honored this year to give the Heart and Hustle Award to Ellie Whittier. So Girls Lacrosse is one of those unique sports in which we always take beginners. A lot of sports, by the time you're in high school, you've been playing for many, many, many years, and there's really no room or opportunity for beginners to try it out. But in Girls Lacrosse, we're always looking for more numbers. Our team this year is really big, so it's really nice. But every year I have one beginner who just stands out, and this player was one of our leading scorers. She picked up the sport so quickly that other teams had no idea that she was a beginner. She just really melded well with the team. She saw the field well. And so this year's Rookie Award goes to Carly Inman. Our Pride and Character Award goes to a player who has really great sportsmanship. This year, she really stood out as a leader on and off the field. I even had a ref mention that her play this year had gone up another level. She works really hard in practice, and it shows. This year's Pride and Character Award goes to Abby Miller.
Yay, Abby!
Take a moment to look at that lovely photo. They said don't smile. Look at my face. All right, my first award, thanks to Coach Harris, is the Head Heart Hustle Award. And it goes to a player who totally exemplifies those qualities. She's the one to give the ball to and just tell her to go down the field. In the past year, she's been our player to mark the stronger players on other teams out. About 3 weeks ago, this was what really kind of made my decision. About 3 weeks ago, I got a message from her, and it was a picture of what playoffs would look like if the season ended that day. And she had all the brackets written out, and she's like, I like this bracket, let's hope it ends this way. So I knew that she was just always thinking about that final goal. What is our final goal of the year? She, unfortunately, didn't go our way. We kind of walked off the field together saying, this wasn't supposed to happen, this wasn't supposed to happen. But she's been my spark on my team for the past 4 years, and my Head Heart Hustle Award goes to Allison Gould. Award. It goes to one of our high scorers. And I just kind of thought about this as a few games that she just really came up big. One game I was doing a lot of subbing. We were fortunately up by a bit, but subbing a lot, and the other team kind of narrowed the gap between the goals. So I said, all right, go, get in. And within, I think, maybe a minute, she scored a goal and kind of got the momentum going back our way. And then with her biggest goal of the year being our game winner in OT against Wayne Fleet. So my Game Changer Award goes to Molly Wade. Team player and a good teammate, and this girl just is all of those things. She keeps our team together, she makes people feel comfortable, she gets people laughing, she knows when it's okay to maybe roast her coach a little bit or make a little meme about Coach Eads. But she also knows when it is game time and she gets her game face on. The past few games, she really knocked down a lot of plays and broke up a lot of plays that the other team were trying to score. She's just done tremendous, just a lot for our team, besides what she's doing on the field. She's been fabulous for us. I know she will be missed by everyone, including Curry and myself and the team, but my Pride and Character Award goes to Grace Zach.
Next up is boys lacrosse, head coach Jeff Harris, assistant Jake Holmes. So, choosing our awards this year was very, very difficult for us. Last year we won one single game. This year we won 8 and made it to the tournament. A lot of moving parts to make that happen. So this year we're not having the whole team come up, but I would like to congratulate everyone on this team that not just getting the awards, but for being a part of it and being a part of our huge family. Can you guys hear me for a second? I've been asked an awful lot about culture and what's happening in Freeport. Coach Sickles talked about the fall. He talked about winter. He talked about now. Will you guys do me a favor? If you're currently a student athlete, will you stand up? At Freeport High School, will you please stand up? Hey, you stand up. If you are a mother, a father, or a guardian of a student athlete here, will you please stand up? If you have someone here that you love and you support and you think the world of, will you please stand up? Our first award, our Pride and Character Award, goes to somebody that is a huge part of our team culture. He is a captain who came to us as a freshman, as often freshmen are. They're a little young, a little kind of silly, don't really pay attention as much as they should. But this is a kid that has been such a joy to watch grow in his 4 years for us. He really took to heart what it meant to be on the Freeport lacrosse team. At the beginning of this season, we were having trouble identifying ourselves and what we were all about. He called a meeting and he got the team together, and we became closer because of that, and that also drove us to want it more on the field. Our Pride and Character Award goes to Caleb Barrett. Our next award is our Head Heart Hustle Award. It also goes to a captain that almost never complained. We asked a lot of this player.
He is a true two-way midfielder, which means he plays offense, he plays defense, he does man up, he does man down, he does absolutely everything that we could ask for, and never complains. Except for one time at Morse, he came off because he was just getting hacked. They were just wailing his knees, his elbows, everything to get that ball from him, and they couldn't. And he came off and said, "Coach, I know, but you know, my pain threshold is not awesome right now." And he was just getting wailed on, and he never complained after that. He just took it and smiled. Always had a great attitude, and you know, his dedication to this team is a huge part of why we're all here and everything like that. So our head and heart hustle award goes to Sam Levershell. Just look at his legs. That's from our tournament game against NYA, by the way. That's going hard. Our third award is another Head Heart Hustle Award, and this goes to a player that he's our defensive leader. Okay, he had more caused turnovers than I can count. He did have 67 ground balls, which I can count. He had a goal, 5 assists during our NYA game, which was our second game in the tournament. The referee came up to me in the middle of the game and said, "You know what, congratulations, you guys are holding up to your reputation," waiting for something sweet to come out of his mouth. And he was just said, "You know, your defense is really phenomenal. They're doing really well, they're holding it together, and I know he's been in the box a lot, but he's doing really, really well. We should be very proud of him." So, that being said, this captain is someone that really drives our team, keeps our defense together, and he's a big part of our team, and very, very proud of him. And it goes to Devin Hannon. Voice of Russ.
Next is boys tennis, Coach Jay Harper.
I'm pretty sure all these guys are here tonight, so that's good. First, I'd like to congratulate the senior class of Freeport High School. This class has been talked about a lot, both at graduation and by the staff here, how amazing you are. I've had the pleasure of coaching a lot of the kids on the baseball team and freshman basketball, and my 4 seniors on the tennis team are amazing. Congratulations, seniors. Good luck tomorrow in baseball. As I said, I have 4 seniors on my team. I only have 3 awards. But I do want to give a quick shout out to this young man who has led us for all 4 years. In our 4 years, we made the tournament every single year. We won the Sportsmanship Award back in their freshman year. We went to states last year, and this year we went to the regional finals once again. And Sully Smith's a big part of that. Hands up to Sully. My first award is a Pride and Character Award. This young man showed up as a freshman, not with a ton of skills, but a lot of desire. Kept playing and plugging along. His freshman year, he reminded me he did get in one match and played and got his varsity letter there, so that's awesome. But this past 2 years, this young man has been amazing in our doubles. Last year, they only lost 1 time, him with his partner, Sully. And this year, they won the Western Maine Conference doubles tournament, and we're both named to first team all-conference doubles. My pride and character goes to Aaron Ruzecki. This award is Coach's Award, and you can name it just about anything. This player does have a lot of character, that's for sure. He's been an impact player for all 4 years, and that's pretty phenomenal when you think about that. His freshman year, he played number 3 singles for us, and he won some really big matches. He actually was the lone winner in our first playoff appearance against Morse his freshman year at number 3 singles. He played 1 doubles his sophomore year with his buddy Sully, back to three singles junior and senior year. And this year, his biggest match was in the playoffs here, the semifinals against Greeley, where our one doubles didn't have their best day, and somehow this young man won in 3 sets and saved our butts, so we beat Greeley 3-2 to get to the regional final. And my coach's award goes to Liam Gould. We didn't practice that. We're going to work it out. And my last award, Coach's Award, he would have been an impact player for 4 years, but was injured his freshman year and didn't play. The last 2 years, his record is 32-5 at singles for Freeport, and that's playing in the Western Maine Conference, which is by far the best conference in the state of Maine. He has been phenomenal as a number 1 and number 2. He played number 3 singles his sophomore year. This year he went further than any Freeport tennis player has ever gone in the singles tournament. He made it to the round of 8, the quarterfinals, and that's after not being ranked. He got snubbed and ripped off and didn't get ranked, but he fought his way and got to the place I thought he would. And the only 2 losses he had in the singles tournament, junior senior year, was against the eventual state champion, Nick Forrester. If you know anything about him, he's pretty dang good. But this guy has been phenomenal. He's my rock. We can always count on him to win, no matter where we put him. And again, 32-5, and 2 of those losses are in the singles tournament, and this goes to West. Good luck. Get those 3. Boys tennis, thank you very much.
On to baseball with JV coach Brian Ray, volunteer assistants Adam Landry and Gabe Pelletier, varsity head coach Kyle Goodrich, assistants Scott Shea and Peter Wagner.
Good evening. The first Athletic Excellence Award goes to a player with exceptional work ethic who gave it his all in every game and practice. He led his team with his great encouragement and communication. He's a brick wall behind the plate and does a great job calling pitches. And he's also feared by all the base runners from our opposing teams. This Athletic Excellence Award goes to Nate Davis. Second Athletic Excellence Award goes to a player who I think I overlooked in the beginning. And really, he kind of proved it to me and he proved it to himself that he's a starter on the field. He made some excellent plays at shortstop this year and had a few games with a few, two or three hits a game. So this Athletic Excellence Award goes to Colin Cronin. Lastly, the Pride and Character Award. This athlete stands out for his support and energy he brings to his team and teammates. He's the first one on the field and the last one to leave. He has a contagious, positive attitude and has been a great role model for some of the younger players. He's definitely the loudest person in the dugout, but also he shows that he has the highest level of sportsmanship on the team. The Pride and Character Award goes to Gardy Compton. Give it up for JV Baseball.
I'm Peter Wagner, and I've had the honor of being an assistant coach for the varsity baseball team this spring. Coach Stickles and Coach Harris have both made mention of something that I would just like to point out as well. Things are changing. Things have changed at Freeport High School. In our 5 years as part of this athletic community and our boys playing soccer, basketball, and baseball, there is a phenomenon that I certainly have witnessed, and maybe many of you have as well, which is on days where there are games against, for instance, Yarmouth, York, Cape Elizabeth, Greeley, that there is a little bit of grumbling about, we're going to get murdered today. And that's not happening anymore. It's not happening. Baseball, it's not happening in basketball or soccer or lacrosse. It's not happening. And I would like to recognize all of you student athletes, but those from the other 2 seasons of the year as well. You have changed Freeport High School. You have changed the culture of athletics here. And you are setting an example for all of the younger student athletes who are going to come through this place. And guys of the baseball family, twice now in 4 years, Freeport baseball is playing for a state championship. And that is with the fact that never before 2016 had there been a team that had reached a regional final. You're now playing for 2 state championships in 4 years. You guys have changed this program and believe that you are part of something really special, because I certainly do. And thank you for letting me be a part of it. Good luck tomorrow, boys.
Hey guys, could I have the 20 ball players please come up on stage? Thank you. I just thought, with the special occasion of us going to play for the state championship tomorrow, that these individuals all needed to be recognized. Craig did give it the okay too, so I'm not just pulling this one out of my hat. But I just wanted these guys to be. Can you guys just? I can't see all the way down there. I got Blaine Colburn, Nathan Abbott. Is that Kempton Von Blinsky, DeGroor, Caden Benedict, Julian Gideon, Nick Signorelli, Anthony Panciocco, Gardy Converse, Gabe Wagner, Heath Colburn, Willits Meyer, Liam Holt, Leo Lee, Finn Johnston, Brian Rickier, Josh Burke, Ben Moran, Toby Holt, Eric Chiche, and Shay Wagner. Let's give them all a big round. I also owe a huge thank you to my coaching staff, Coach Ray and Coach Landry, but especially to my varsity assistants and Scott Shea and Peter Wagner. They've been the rock this year. They've helped us get to where they are, so let's give them a round of applause. So our motto all season long has been, "We, not me." These gentlemen right here in front of you have sacrificed so much of their personal goals for the overall goal of the team. I know that sounds cliche, but when you really see these boys play and you're out of practice and you see how they are to one another and how they are with the coaches, it is truly a team. And that has got us to 1 game away from being great. And we talk about it all the time, gentlemen. And I can speak for all the coaches and I can speak for all the community members of how proud we are of you and what you have accomplished and the climb to get to the top of that mountain. And tomorrow we will be on top of that mountain and we will be great. Let's go, baby! At this time, I'd like Craig to come out real quick. We are going to present Mr. Sickles with the Southern Maine Regional Final Championship. Pass it down, boys. Lastly, our bus leaves at 1:45. I know you guys know the time is at 4:30 tomorrow. We really hope you come and pack that hill down that first base line. As many people as possible, tell everyone this team feeds off your energy, it feeds off Freeport. And at 1:30, there's a send-off party in front of Linda Beans. If you'd like to support the guys, we'll see you then. Hey, go Freeport, let's go.
Now it's my turn to hand out a number of awards here. And as you can see, this is the largest number of Western Maine Conference all-conference players across all sports that we've ever had in any one season. But before we get to those, I have two awards here. Maine Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association Award of Academic and Athletic Excellence goes to Erickson Shea and Lily Horn. From the Council of New England Secondary Schools Principals Association, they congratulate Katrina Gould of Freeport High School for participating. Before I go any further, I'm going to ask two groups of people to stand. One would be the boys varsity lacrosse team. Would you please stand? And the second would be the girls varsity softball team. Would you please stand? At tomorrow's state championship baseball game, just prior to the national anthem and the introductions, these two teams will be awarded the NPA Sportsmanship Banner. Congratulations for outstanding. These awards came in after the Winter Sports Awards, and I have them here. They are for the Yarmouth Freeport Girls Ice Hockey Team. Captain's Award to Margaret Parada. Player, Margaret Parada. Third player, Allie Parada. The Western Maine Conference All-Conference Conference indoor track team wasn't released until after our Winter Sports Awards night. I want you to hold your applause till I read the list. First team high jump, Shayna Curry. First team 400 meters, Tara Migliaccio and 4x20 relay. First team 4x20 relay, Emma Abbott, Demi Run, Diego, and Thea Peterson. Second team 55 meter, Nick Mitch.
Indoor track, all conference.
Next up is the Western Maine Conference All-Academic Team given to seniors who have a cumulative average of 93 through 7 semesters. I'll read through the list. One clap after each name would be great. Starting with boys track and field. Your name's called, come up on stage, please. Alexander Less, Nick Mitch, Owen Patrick, Atticus Patrick, baseball, Tim Johnson, Ben Monahan Moran, Erickson Shea, girls track and field, Lily Horn, Jessica Mary, Fabiana, girls lacrosse, Margaret Parada, Megan Margaret Ryan, William Jacko, softball, Alexa Koenig, Abby Koenig, Alexis Langley, Shoemaker, girls tennis, Meredith Marilyn Wolf, and Rebecca Pierce. These guys get it done on the playing surface and in the classroom. Congratulations. I haven't counted these up, but I think it's close to 40. Baseball, all conference. First team, Shea Wagner. All-conference second team, Heath Coburn. All-conference second team, Anthony Panciosa. All-conference second team, Gabe Wagner. All-conference second team, Toby Holmes. Softball, All Western Maine Conference first team, Alexa Koenig. All Conference second team, Sarah Gray. All Conference honorable mention, Jacqueline Burke. Girls lacrosse, all conference first team, Maggie Ryan. All conference second team, Margaret Parada. All conference second team, Allison Rule. All conference honorable mention, Molly Whalen. Gonna get crowded up here. Boys lacrosse. All conference first team, Devin Hanna. Second team, Steele Crawford. Second team, Caleb Barrett. Second team, Sam LaRochelle. Second team, Evan Owen. Second team, Griffin Johnson. Honorable mention, Jacob Goldley.
Yeah, boys.
Girls tennis, all conference first team, Charlotte Soule. Boys tennis, Western Maine Conference first team singles, Clay Canterbury. First team singles, Wes Goodwin. First team doubles, Sullivan Smith. First team doubles, Aaron Rozecki. First team doubles, TJ Whalen. Track and field. First team 100 meter, first team 200 meter, Katrina Gould. Second team 3,200 meter, Lillian Horn. Second team 400 meter, Tara Migliaccio. Second team 1,600 meter, Martin Horn. Second team 800 meter, Owen Patrick. The largest contingent ever in a single season. Congratulations, guys. Time. This is purely math. It's based on the number of varsity letters earned, the number of team, conference, regional, state awards or recognitions received. This year's Senior Athlete of the Year award goes to Harrison Shea and Willie Horn. Thank you for coming, and go Falcons.